Last year's WRC 8 was a huge step forward for the series, and a worthy rival to Dirt Rally 2.0. Traditionally, WRC games are released annually with incremental updates, but the 8th entry benefited from an extra year of development, and it really showed, with its vastly improved visuals and vehicle physics. 1 year later, WRC 9 has power slided onto PC, PS4 and Xbox One, with a Nintendo Switch release planned later this year. It also marks the series' next generation debut on PS5 and Xbox Series X. WRC 9 only had 1 year of development, however, so it's important to adjust your expectations accordingly. Having said that, there are still some noticeable improvements over last year's game. WRC 9 represents the 2020 World Rally Championship as it was intended before the global pandemic changed life as we know it. Every event that was originally scheduled for the 2020 championship is in the game, so this is the only way you can experience the new Kenya, New Zealand and Japan rallies. Sliding in mud and dirt is a lot of fun in the Safari Kenya rally, and the wide open high-speed sections are exhilarating. New Zealand stages are more challenging, taking place on narrow coastal roads with stunning scenery and sheer cliff drops, leaving no room for error. Japan also returns to the WRC for the first time since 2011. These are some of the most challenging stages in WRC 9, taking you through picturesque villages and tight and twisty mountain roads filled with elevation changes and sharp hairpins. These stages take place entirely on tarmac and require a more technical approach. If you want an even tougher challenge, each rally has an epic stage that takes 15 minutes to complete. You can also apply variable weather conditions that were introduced in WRC 8. With 15 locations and more than 100 stages, there's no shortage of variety in WRC 9. Every stage is densely detailed, bringing each location to life. Quite simply, these are some of the best stage designs you'll find in a rally game this generation. There has also been some tinkering under the bonnet. Whether you play on a pad or with a wheel, the cars have a better sense of weight transfer, allowing you to throw them into corners and control the slides more naturally. Audio has also improved, with crunchier crash sound effects, more realistic environment sounds as your car kicks up dust and dirt, and a calmer, more natural sounding co-driver. It's just a shame the co-driver still doesn't react to your mistakes when you put their life in danger. As well as letting you drive every current car in the WRC Junior, WRC2 and WRC classes, WRC 9 adds 9 historic classic rally cars, bringing the total to 15. It still can't match Dirt Rally's diverse car roster, but it's still a broader selection than WRC 8, with some of my favourites including the legendary Lancia Delta, the Alpine A110 and the Toyota Corolla. Compared to the grippy WRC cars, these historic cars are more demanding to drive and require more finesse. Sadly, the Audi Quattro, one of my personal favourite Group B rally cars, is restricted as paid DLC. I also wish the 1990s were better represented, with cars like the Subaru Impreza and Mitsubishi Evo, but hopefully they will be added in WRC 10. Despite these improvements, there's a feeling of familiarity with WRC 9. The menus, for example, look identical. This is WRC 8, and this is WRC 9. WRC 9's career mode has also mostly carried over from WRC 8, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like last year's game, the career mode is comprehensive, requiring you to manage a rally team, hire and fire team members, and achieve team objectives. There's a great feeling of progression as you rise the ranks from Junior WRC, acquire sponsorship deals, and get noticed by rival manufacturers before reaching the WRC class. The team management aspect is also engaging, though I did sometimes find it tedious having to replace tired team members when I just wanted to progress to the next rally stage. Luckily, if the responsibility of managing a team doesn't appeal to you, there's also a season mode that strips away the team management aspect and focuses on pure rallying. While you can repair the damage done to your car between stages in the career, the game engine could do with some fine tuning. There were several times when the engine audio would suddenly mute and the game frequently crashed. At the time of recording, the audio issue still hasn't been fixed in the latest update, but I'm hoping there'll be another patch released soon. Looking ahead, Kylotonn will continue to support WRC 9 over the next few months. Last month, an update added new Finland stages and a photo mode, while the next update will add new Portugal stages. In future updates, there will also be a new concept car and a new co-driver multiplayer mode to keep you coming back for more. Best of all, you won't pay a penny for any of these updates. Take note, Codemasters. Also, if you own WRC 9 on PS4 or Xbox One, you'll get a free upgrade for PS5 or Xbox Series X. WRC 9 isn't a huge leap forward for the series like WRC 8 was, but it's still a solid and rewarding rally game, with some of the best stage designs in a generation. If you already own WRC 8, the new stages are superb and almost worth the upgrade alone, and the handling improvements are welcomed. However, I don't think there are enough improvements to justify making the jump to WRC 9 unless you're a die-hard World Rally Championship fan. You also really need a PC or a next generation console to unlock the game's full potential, running at 4K resolution and higher frame rates. If you're new to the series, however, WRC 9 is undoubtedly one of the best rally games of this generation. Kylotonn has done a superb job improving each iteration since WRC 5, and will continue to develop the next two WRC games before Codemasters takes over the license in 2023, so I look forward to seeing how the series evolves on the next generation consoles. So those are my thoughts on WRC 9. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more racing gaming content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.